Hello, welcome back. Do you recognize this outfit? It's the outfit our star killer's father was wearing before, he was killed by Vader. So we're pretending that we actually just found it and decided to put it on because we're that kind of creep star killer is. But can you see anything that's wrong here? Can you spot anything weird in this picture? Because I can. Have you noticed how the cloth isn't cloth, it's like plywood instead? How it's like, not being animated at all? I think it's a matter of some engine expiring. Dude, man. So I've had this issue once. Oh, right, we're doing this again. It's fine, I'll just brisk through it. I had this happen once before, in Space Engineers, when the game's Havoc engine, it's fine. When the game's Havoc engine, the physics engine, went out of license for them. So for a day or two, when you logged into a game, what happened? Oh, fucking hell, man. When you logged into the game or just started a save backup to play a game, and whenever you landed on a platform of any kind, you were stuck. You could not move anymore because there was no more animation. Oh, fucking hell. This kind of attack is what I want. Die now. There you go. Using this new ability that I absolutely forgot about. That's useful. It's damaging enemies when they're close enough and I don't even have to swing. Great. It does slowly regenerate my magic, my mana, when I'm under influence. It's often like when you have to sustain any force, you're not allowed to use any... Well, there is no regeneration anymore. Oh man, this episode, the fucking gameplay almost distracting to no end. Right, what was I saying? In Space Engineers, Havoc engine got the license got expired. The license expired. So anytime you landed on anything, your character got stuck and you could not move anymore. Because that's brilliant, right? So their license just expired, but they fixed it. It was a Havoc engine problem. Now, apparently, now that it's... Right now, I'm gonna date another episode right now. It's barely 2020. And apparently, any sort of engine that was... oh god, it's even worse than I thought. Look at this. Any engine that was governing cloth physics got expired too. So now we have to deal with this. Oh, it's already dead. I did so well. It's like Half-Life, just like I said. There we go. I'm not hitting any key. I hit 2 keys, space and Q, and he did the rest. Do you love when the gameplay is being taken away from you in the game? I do. That's why I play video games, to watch movies. Oh, yep, perfect. That's what I wanted. Totally. Made it work efficiently. Very nice. Damage increased. No one's left around to fight. Damage increased. Perfect opportunity. What do you do? Oh, I think you just control it because it glows. Yeah. It's working so fine. Is it really what I'm supposed to do? Not this? No, not this. Dude, you're supposed to be a super powerful Sith with force powers beyond many others, strength at least. And you're failing me now. You're really not showing off your skills here. It's fucking pathetic. Die you now. Oh, Mr. Evo dude. Oh, is he stuck because of errors in some other engine too now? Oh, great, we've got another holocron here. Health restored. That's what I needed. And a scout, right. So that engine expired. And I've got nothing else to talk about when it comes to YouTube right now, so it's not gonna be a YouTube show today. Oh, jetpack trooper. No, I can't. No? Okay. It's fine. I don't need to target him at all. But he can, though. Yeah, that's fine. That's fair. It's well programmed after all. Well, you can't blame anyone. The engine licenses have expired. So, where's he? No? Oh, okay. This is perfect. Yeah, that's what I wanted.
Master, there's a communications tower nearby. Destroy it, and you'll cut off Imperial transmissions in this system.
That's what I'm gonna do. That's your new objective now. Invincibility. Exactly. Oh yeah, right. He's immune to force powers. In that shield. What kind of shield? What kind of techno shield is it that it shields you from magic? What kind of Final Fantasy is this? Oh. He got knocked off. And he started falling because he's a jetpack trooper. As we all know, you know, we can just kill a bird by throwing him off the ledge. What the fuck? He's multiplying. He's like Hydra there. He's like Hydra. You cut off his head, which is you just kill him, and then he multiplies. Grows 2 new ones. That seems legitimate. Why it's not like I'm complaining that the game is too easy now, that they're not attacking me. I'm complaining that it's not working properly. So why would it? Yes. Can I? No, I can't pick him up anymore. He's dead. That's beyond your reach. That's like, what's the term? What's the desecration of corpse? Is it? I think it is. It's desecration of corpse, and you can't use ragdoll's corpses to interact with the world around you. Trigger traps by throwing corpses at them. Well, you can't carry a whole corpse, just mutilate it. You know, chop off its legs and heads. You'll have more. It will be easier to carry, and you have more ammunition to disable traps with. That does something. What does it do? I don't know. It's...
That's strange. The signal is faint, but I can still read it. There must be a backup generator somewhere.
There must be, yeah. So it's the side quest the game is famous for. Trust me on this. There you go. Perfect kill. Super ultra combination. Right. What was I on about again? The clipping, the engines. Oh yeah, the thing I wanted to mention too, as well, is shit, man. Fucking turrets. No, you can't have gameplay right now. Exploration, no, you can't. You gotta take care of the turret there. Electrify. Shit. Electrify a rock. That would solve the problem. Bitch. Electrify the rock, as we all know, is very useful tactics. Oh my god. Yeah. Also, the game runs perfectly fine right now. As the title suggests, we're gonna talk about Star Killers soon enough. Possibly. Maybe. But so far, this game has 2 splash screens. And if you're wondering what a splash screen is that part where the developers and producers and affiliated companies are being displayed in a little cinematic at the beginning of the game. You saw them in the first episode. Right, let's be back in this spot, because what better thing can I do actually about this? Here's the other part of the of the side objective that we could do, that I went by right before this. And the game is running in slow motion now. Well, maybe not in this instance, in this second, but it will run in slow motion soon enough. Don't worry about this. Why? I don't know. Oh yeah, there it is. There it's running in slow motion. I don't know why. Right, but what was I saying? Right, this game has 3 splash screens. First one, oh my god, it's gonna be unplayable, and this episode is gonna be terrific. And the part about terror is gonna be the most important part of the etymology of the word. Oh my god, even I can't look at this anymore. The game has 3 splash screens, let's say, and the first one is LucasArts logo. And you can't skip that one, but you can skip the one for Aspire or Asper. I don't really know. Asperg, maybe? Yeah, also Steam kills me now. Steam, you're killing me. If only this game was released on Steam and not retail version, right? That would fix everything. And I just did a big loop. Fine. Alright. At least I guess I did the secondary objective. Oh, they just got respawned here? Okay then. Very nice. Very good. Did I just not get them before? Where did they come from? And you can't help me really either, because you didn't see me go through the level again when the game crashed. Did the guys on the turrets respawn? No, at least that's fine. Right, very well. Oh yeah, yes, it runs so smoothly, man. If only the commentary wasn't live and synced with the gameplay, then I could have sped up the fucking footage and it would look like something you could play. So you can skip Aspire or Asperger's, but you can't. Fuck, man. What a good trap. What an actually good trap, but what a terrible fucking idea to put it in the game. I don't know. Something you should be able to avoid and not just this trash. Look at this. Oh my god, man. I hope you're enjoying this. I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying this so much. I don't know why. Is it because I've got too many browser tabs opened, or is it an actual like an issue with? It might be an actual issue. It's 2020, the new year. All the fucking engines could actually expire, not work anymore. Not correctly, at least. Give me that screen. I always wanted a bigger screen. Give me that. There we go. Now we can play our game on a massive screen, but with terrible resolution. Perfect. That's what I wanted. But it worked a little bit. The engine, apparently, the physics engine that runs all the simulations. Look at this. Even Proxy's speech is slowed down. That's just beyond me. Dude, that's turning out to be a great episode on which I wanted to do a lot of talking about something relevant, or at least something that I wanted to talk about. Well, that's the YouTube deal, I guess. That's the YouTube doing the thing on YouTube, cause you know, oh jeez, those textures loading. Cause you know, you have to put the important thing at the end of the video and force everyone to watch through the beginning to get that revenue. Very well. So we're in this trophy room, and I'm not gonna talk about any of these trophies until I get through what I wanted to say. You can only skip LucasArts logo. Well, you can't skip LucasArts logo, and you can't skip Asper logo. And that's often a thing in EA games where there's lots of splash screens, like of course the game developers. Let's say Nvidia logo, where they told you, or they tell you it's the way it's meant to be played, and I don't know, anyone else who helped, Dolby Digital perhaps. Back in the day, you could skip all this, but the pioneer in the movement of unskippable splash screens was of course EA, and EA splash screens comes up first, and you can't skip it. Everything else, yes you can. Anything else, no you cannot. Or is it the other way around? Yes, I don't remember what I said. You can't skip EA splash screen because you need to know that it's EA, and that's the hallmark of quality. But you can skip like anything else, like if it was, I don't know, BioWare with Mass Effect, or Respawn in the newest games of theirs. Yeah, because like I said, it's the most important that you know that EA is involved in this, and anything that's branded with EA is the good thing, because they can just buy a new company around, or buy it out or whatever, and have them make a game, and whatever comes out, if it's good or bad, you'd have inclination to associate them, you know. I hope you're following them. So, yeah, still not talking about the trophies. And that's that. And I hate it. It's gonna, since it's a new trend, either just put an argument in whatever game you've got, a shortcut or whatever ability to put in arguments in run the script, to skip splashes, or what was able to be done in Mass Effect 2, I think, is that you can just delete the Bing video files that have the splash screens, and if they're not there, they can't be read, so the game skips that for you, and you don't even have to hit buttons ever again to skip them. And that's also a thing, you never know which button to hit to skip it. And now that we're here, I don't know if I'll have time to talk about what I wanted to talk about. I don't know. Let's make this episode 40 minutes long, because who's gonna stop me and who's gonna watch it anyway? This is a trophy room for that guy we've seen in the beginning, 2 episodes ago. He was imprisoning Leia now. And what he does is a hunt. He is a hunter, and they decided to punish him for it. I don't know why. So what he's got here is a frozen gun, frozen carbonite as a trophy. The gun is fucking massive. I don't know why. You tell me. And yeah, he's here. You could argue it's Jar Jar Binks, cause fuck Jar Jar Binks, and we want him to suffer fate of such kind. But other than that, we've got, I think this is a Kowakian monkey lizard. And yes, nobody likes them because they are associated with Jabba the Hutt, and he's a villain. And why did he hunt that and just bring one head? Also, we've got the Spore Eye. But also, I think this is the eye that's of the monster that lives in a trash and a trash compactor on Imperial Star Destroyer in the Star Wars Episode 4, where, you know, our heroes get thrown into the sewer, pretty much, of the ship, and gotta find their way out before they're first crashed and second killed by a monster. And how does that monster survive the crashing of the trash? I don't know. We also have this. What is this? I don't know. You could interact with this, but why? I don't know. Well, you could electrocute it first, or electrify it first, and then it falls off. We also have this that looks like a manatee, but of course I don't know what it is. We've got bantha horns. The horns are pretty cool, but who the fuck hunts cows? We've got Minox. That's what I know what it is. The one with the suckers. And the one above it, I don't know what it is. Is it like a male Minoc? You know, because females have the suction cups for sucking the D. That would be a Dubak, I think. The lizard that Imperials ride in Episode 4 again, on the desert. The thing with the double letter. It's not Yeti. It's not Yeti, it's that other thing. And that other monkey, I don't know what that is. It's not Chewbacca, it's not Chugong. What the fuck is the name of this creature? Wampa, it's Wampa. I never remember what the fuck the name of the creature is. Never. Wampa, yes. I hope you enjoyed the fucking sped up footage to show how long I was thinking about it before I decided to fucking just look it up. Wampa. Also, he also hunts minotaurs, so that's great. A minotaur. I don't know what that creature is either. I think this is a crate dragon, which you can grab by its lower jaw and make it talk. Hello there, I'm fucking horse that speaks, cause I got peanut butter smeared on my lips and that made me move, and then we dubbed me over. Ho ho ho. Comedy. What else is here? This is Nexo, that's what I actually know what it is, cause its name is written above its head in Star Wars The Old Republic, when you're running around the jungles or on a bunch of planets, and it just says what the enemy's name is. This is I don't remember, but you can see it in the Colosseum, like this one. In the I'm not gonna look those two up. In the Colosseum, in the second episode of the Star Wars movies, and also this, something that has like a bill or a beak that looks like a reptile with its skin, but has. Oh, I just broke the glass by walking on it. Oh, that's fine. But it has 6 eyes on stalks. And of course a live specimen of one Wookiee that was growling all this time around here, trying to get out. And we could help him, or we could accidentally just also smash him with a lightsaber. Well, our kindness stunned him to such an extent that he fell over after seeing that we broke the cage and set him free. And now he'll save us. I mean, he's in our life debt forever now. I'm gonna gently put him down out of the cage, because he's clearly not having the ability to leave, because I guess all the engines and AIs are working correctly. Right, so through the door now. Through the door. Oh, not even. Very well.
I should have expected the Emperor would send an assassin. It's a coward's tactic.
Well, haven't you prepared
Do
then?
not serve the Emperor.
Oh.
I'm here with Master Koda.
Master Koda is dead. Killed above Nar Shaddaa. My father...
Your father? He's Koda's contact.
Why are you
How
talking
long
to
has your
yourself?
father been feeding Koda information about Imperial targets?
How do you know?
Because Master Koda survived, and he was sent to find you. Let's go.
I cannot leave while this planet is still enslaved. If you are truly a Jedi...
Oh yeah, if I'm truly a
then
Jedi.
you will destroy that. Once
Fortunately, if I'm a Sith, I can just take her by her fucking hair and drag her back to the cave, where I can violently...
taken off-world in a matter of days.
The Empire will just rebuild it.
Eventually, maybe. But you will give the Wookiees a chance to disappear. You can take that lift down to the forest floor. It will be crawling with Imperials.
What about you?
Is there still an Imperial transport on the landing platform?
I don't know, I haven't gone
Yes, but
through.
I think the pilot might be dead.
And what makes you think I need a pilot?
After all, it's like driving in Need for Speed, you don't need a license for that.
Excellent. I can be at the drop-off point in...
Not just yet. I need to disable the skyhook before we leave.
I don't suppose I could talk you out of that.
No, not really.
Probably not.
Right. Well, I'll see what I can do from here.
Right, so the situation is this. We've saved the princess and she can just leave on her own. Why the fuck are we bothering, really? She's already in safety. And that's already good enough to make Kota believe or something, made him talk to Bail Organa. Yeah. That he's good enough, so help him out with the rebellion. What was I on about? Just before that? Oh yes, Wookiees. This will give the Wookiees a chance to disappear. We're on fucking Kashyyyk. They live here. They're not going anywhere. They're a primitive society without space flight. And their ritualistic nature, connected to their primitivity, makes them easily exploitable as slaves. Because they're also strong, and that's what we want. That's why all the black people who were the weakest in the jungle got caught and brought to America as slaves. Hashtag racism. Are we running in slow motion? Yeah, of course we are. My god. What was I about?
I'm picking up Imperial chatter. You've got snipers in the nests above you.
Oh, perfect. That's what I want. Long distance combat with a melee character. Good thing there's holocron here that will give me invincibility. And we'll solve this problem immediately. Fucking hell, man. This is like, why did we even bother? You either fight fight the scout troopers legitimately because they pose a problem, or we don't at all. Just stick with one or the other. Right, so why cause the problem and then immediately solve it? Not even in with your something. You know what I'm getting at with? Sometimes I'm having troubles with words. I wouldn't know why. There's more Wookiees here, and oh yeah, this is, and you just need to hit wherever to set them free. This massive cage just to house two. How inefficient, especially since they're supposed to be slaves and the evil empire is running the business. They'd be packed in boxes, each separate for everyone, and they'd be cramped and crouched and tied down, and not two per cage. And also they'll help us now. Yeah. And the doors is on the cage is like the door on in Republic gunship from Clone Wars. Another obvious fucking callback or reference. Fuck. Yeah, that's what I needed to do. This needed to be done to progress in the game. Did I get the sniper too? Probably. I got the health points. Oh, I've got the health points out of him too, so he must be dead. No, I'm not talking about Starkillers this episode. Yeah, remember, fucking hell. Remember when I said this is what's gonna be talked about this episode? It's not that I lied, I just didn't know better. Yeah, because we also do that, we exaggerate that, we all lie and not just don't know better, but that's often not true, and it's just we're trying to be funny and then we're forgetting it's a joke, and now we're sincere thinking that we lied and we haven't. So maybe it's about time to stop trying to do things ironically, because they'll eventually turn into not ironic things. I guess we'll get rid of this dude, because, you know, it's late now. I hope you enjoyed, because fuck did I. Oh man, I need to close down some tabs in my fucking browser. No, I'm not using Chrome actually, and Chrome, when we're talking about users, Chrome is someone who abuses fucking RAM and all the other resources, so don't use Chrome. Look at this. I'm now upset with the gameplay that's going on in here. It might be actually because of what I mentioned. So that's what's gonna be the title for this episode, and you already know. I already know too, because, you know, I haven't released it yet, but don't worry about it. Just trust me, I'm just better than you. Oh good, he electrocuted the Wookiee. That's fine by me. This combat looks like fucking episode 8, with how slow it goes, because we need Rey to be saved. Oh, he's already almost dead, because I did well. Bang! And he needs to get up and we need to have a quick time event with him. Exactly. We'll have a lot of time to interact, and you'll have a lot of time to admire all the animations and solutions to these problems Galen Marek is famous of having, I think. Yeah, take the holocron, because it's not like the save... Oh, it's not like it's useful anyway. It's not like the autosave was happened way before. Well, aren't we in a pickle now, huh? Oh well.
My friend are in violation of quite a few Imperial codes, but I'm guessing you don't care. I should like to arrange a personal meeting if you're game.
If you're game, huh? Funny, get it? Because he's a hunter. So how do we solve the problem? Ah, come on now.
Be careful, Stern's a madman. I'm surprised.
And he's very stern too.
That nasty business on Ballistaire.
So how do we solve the problem? Do we hit the glowing parts? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know.
Later, General.
Oh yeah, also we're delayed again. Right. We're sticking with this. Also, that's an important thing I wanted to mention. And I'm not gonna get into very many details, but there's gonna be a little disjointment of the narrative, because we're gonna go into a DLC that technically I was really supposed to play before this episode, before this planet, before Kashyyyk, but I didn't, because I didn't really know. So I'm gonna fix that, as if it's now any point, like it's already too late, but I'm gonna sort of make it fit. I could delay this episode, but not gonna. Not gonna, because, you know, because releases of my less pays, I need to continue, and living off of just free news is not good enough, especially since I'm not living off of them. So this is where we're gonna end this, and once we're done with Kashyyyk, I'm gonna try to go for the DLC, and we're gonna talk about what I wanted to talk about today, next time. So stay fucking tuned, maybe you'll learn something, and maybe I'll be able to solve the problem why the game is running in slow motion. Or maybe not. We're gonna talk about this later on somewhere else too. So, again, stay tuned with whatever I'm gonna be playing, cause I need more time to speak my mind, and so do you need more time to listen to me speak my mind.